The King's Speech! Finally, I saw this damn movie, and I am very glad I did. The King's Speech is an absolute delight, so good on so many levels. Now, I'm not here to talk about all the Oscar nominations it has and any award that it's already won. I'm just gonna focus on what makes this movie great, and why I liked it so much. Now, we all know by now what the film is about. King George VI of Britain has a speech impediment. Now, I don't care what you say, that's the main plot. The conflict, however, World War II is approaching, and the people of the United Kingdom need someone to stand up and be their voice. They need some inspiration, they need words of encouragement. Unfortunately, the man who has to do it is a guy who stutters when he talks to his own children. Yup, that's a problem. Obviously, this is a film driven by performances, and every performance in this movie is superb. Colin Firth as King George is sensational, masterful. Pretty much any complimentary adjective you can think of, throw it in there. He was just so believable. If I didn't know who Colin Firth was, if I hadn't seen any of his other movies, which to be honest, I don't think I have, I would have seriously testified that the guy had an actual speech impediment. It was never forced, it was never overdone, believable, like I said. Geoffrey Rush as his unorthodox speech therapist was outstanding as well. He's got to be the most noble and likable characters in recent film history. Not a big Geoffrey Rush fan, but sadly I've kind of become accustomed to him being Captain Barbossa, so it's so good to see him tone down and be proper. He just gives such a fine and touching performance. Just hearing the man speak was a joy. Tim Burton's wife, Helena Bonham Carter, I can never say her name fast. Tim Burton's wife. She plays Elizabeth, Duchess of York, who would eventually become Queen Elizabeth, wife to King George, obviously. She was actually really good as the supportive wife. More importantly, she was actually great as a normal person. It's really amazing what a little makeup and a good hairstylist can do. What I loved and appreciated in this film was the direction. Tom Hooper utilizes the aspect ratio so well. It's actually one of those movies that I'm glad they didn't go with the full cinematic scope, and instead they went with the more standard flat wide screen. Hooper manages to cram in so much scenery and background, it's gorgeous to look at. There is nothing but smooth panning throughout the film and great still angles for one-on-one conversations. From a visual standpoint, it had to be one of the most comfortable movie watching experiences I've had in a while. Now, The King's Speech is a fine film, certainly one of the most respectable films of 2010. It has a lot of humor, a good amount of emotion. It's just a terrific film, and I loved it. Hell, obviously I can relate to the main character. Fortunate for King George, he wasn't born with Mobius syndrome. And I was. Thank you, God. Now, this may not be the perfect film for everybody, but to me, it hit all the right notes. There just simply isn't anything to complain about with this film. It's an interesting and touching film, beautifully shot and masterfully acted. It has a good pace and real-life characters portrayed in a very positive and caring light. That may not be groundbreaking, but I found it gripping. I'm an action junkie. It takes a lot for a non-violent movie to grab a hold of me from beginning to end, and this movie did that. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. You definitely have to love the reason why this movie is rated R. One of the methods that Rush's character uses to get King George to enunciate his words more clearly is to simply curse like a madman. That was fucking brilliant. Oh, pardon me, that wasn't proper. This is just a beautiful story about a powerful and influential man who had a disability, and the only man who could help him overcome it was a man far beneath his level. Yet they work together as equals, and a powerful friendship is formed, and success is made. Love that kind of shit. So if you don't want to be inspired, if you don't want a feel-good film, then don't watch it. Instead, go to some scientists, have them study you, and have them try to figure out how you manage to function with a lack of a heart. The only drawback this film may have is that it might be one of those Oscar-nominated films and those critically acclaimed films that may be forgotten in time. I'm afraid that I might even forget about it within 5 years, but I'm sure somehow, someway I'll always get some type of reminder on it, and it will always be a good reminder. But anyway, that's in the future. For now, I am giving The King's Speech 5 out of 5 stars. It's just a great, brilliant film. There's no reason not to like it. The only thing that pisses me off is that I didn't see it in 2010 and I couldn't include it in my top 10 list. But what's done is done. This is a good gig for Stuck Burrito Entertainment. Join the Stuck Burrito Revolution and subscribe. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment. And if you're gonna say something negative, at least make it funny and clever, if you can.